Last Friday, AMC stock closed around $41 a share. In January, when it hit $20 and it went back down to $5, if I told you that the stock will go back to $77 a share few months after, would you believe me? No, I don't think so. No, seriously, I don't think so. No, I said no, I don't think so. No, seriously, I don't think so. Why? Because everything was against AMC stock. The media, the sentiment, even some apes got out saying it will never see 10 again. It will never go back to 20. It will never even reach 8, which was the high, 52 weeks high of AMC before the whole short squeeze prior to this. And they said, you know what, let me cash out because I got in at 2 and right now it's sitting at 5, let me get out. Day traders were avoiding this. Swing traders were avoiding this. Everybody and everything was kind of saying to you who bought and hold that you are a fool, okay? And then here we are, it went to 77 and right now we're sitting at 41. Now the thing is, people think that these last 8 months has really been the toughest part of holding AMC. I mean, as far as we know, we know the research, we've done the research, we know the due diligence, we know what's up with this stock, we know what is at play, and we know the potential. But that is not the biggest challenge that we are facing, because the very difficult piece in getting what I call victory in this stock is still to come. And what I mentioned by that is kind of similar to a video I made a couple of days ago or last week, is how confident are you in knowing how will you react when this thing makes major swings either on the upside or on the downside. Okay, because right now we are jumping, we jumped almost 20% the other day, and that was pretty much $7 a share. But when this hits triple digits, we know it's going to kick a lot of short sellers out, and then had that domino effect, initiating those covering in terms of blocks, like millions of shares being bought every single day. So you may wake up a morning and this thing will be sitting at $500, and then the next morning it jumps to $750. The next morning, $1,500, and then the next morning, $3,000. But the following week, it drops to $2,000. That is $1,000 a share. I mean, that's $1,000 per share. And we are not in the same financial situation. We are not in the same socio-economical situation. We are not living the same types of lives. And more importantly, we don't have the same amount of shares. So the biggest things you need to really work on now, guys, and I'm not really kidding on this, is first of all, what is your definition of the moon? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this thing can even go to $1 million a share if everybody, sticks to the plan, which is buying and holding. But how strong are your diamond hands when we have those swings from 3,000 to 2,000, and then it goes to 2,000 to 5,000, and then 5,000 to 2,500 before going all the way up to 6,000? I mean, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know the future. You don't know how things will happen. And before you get into a situation, you don't know exactly how you'll react. And that is really difficult, because going to a new situation, not knowing how you react, is a dangerous thing, because you may act stupid until you know it. It might be too late. You might think, okay, 3,000 might be it, and you sell, and then a couple of days after it reaches 20,000. You may think 20,000, it might still go up, and then for another 6 months, it drops and stays at 5,000. I mean, you just don't know. I'm just trying to spread fear to anybody here. I'm just trying to say, hey, we need to start thinking and making sure we are mentally prepared, because it's not going to go to the moon like this. It's going to be a linear thing. It's going to still be, ups and down, major swings. So I'm going to leave you with this phrase before I end the video. Do you know the only people who get hurt during a roller coaster, when the roller coaster goes like this, the only people who get hurt are those who got out? Because if you stayed and you hold tight to the thing in front of you, or besides you, among the ups and the downs, finally when you arrive at the destination, you will still be intact. So, I mean, not financial advice, but just for you to think.